What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we'll bring you the first Philadelphia reactions of the season. There's still time of the game. There's still 5 minutes, 7 seconds left of the game. But the game's over. It's 24-0 in favor of Baltimore. So I thought we would get started on this video a little bit earlier so I could go to bed sooner. We still have a game on, though. I was streaming most of this game. Let's start off. I have a theory here. I think Nick Sirianni was calling plays. That looked like Nick Sirianni play called. That looked 100% like Nick Sirianni's play called. And I think he's going to call plays for an entire preseason. I think they're hiding Sean Mannion's playbook for the regular season. So when we get into the regular season, teams don't know what his playbook, anything about his playbook, except for the teams they played in during practices. That's just a theory here. I could be completely wrong, but another thing, the fucking penalties. Let's go to the game cast here. 8 penalties. You got two on the first drive. 2 on the first drive. Holding by Fred Johnson. And you got one from Eli Styles as well. What was the Eli Styles penalty again? I forgot. Oh, false start by Fred Johnson and holding by Eli Styles. Then you got a pass interference by Keely Ringo, putting Baltimore on the 1. Very next play, he gets a pick, though. Of course, he drops it. Why wouldn't he? But the very next play, he gets a pick. You get a holding call by Tom, a defensive holding call by Thomas. You also got another offensive line holding call before that, even that defensive PI. Baltimore was going to have a 4th down. Incomplete pass. But Thomas saved Baltimore. It's preseason. I don't know why I'm crashing out. It's only fucking preseason, and I know it. Preseason doesn't particularly matter here, but then Ty Robinson roughing the passer. Again, it was going to be 4th down for Baltimore. Doesn't fucking matter. Ty Robinson gives Baltimore a 1st down with his stupid ass roughing the passer penalty. I'm probably forgetting a couple of penalties as well. There were so many fucking penalties. Penalties are one of the reasons why we're getting shut out in this game. One of them. Only one of them. There's multiple. But like I said, this play calling looks like Nick Sirianni's play calling. It truly does. And I think it is. I don't think Sean Mannion's calling plays on this game. You guys can agree or disagree with me here. Just quickly look at the stats. No good quarterback play at all. Running back's not particularly good. Receiver's not particularly good. Almost. Cole Payton almost throws a pick. Mac McWilliams is ass, okay? Mac McWilliams is ass. Jeremiah Trotter's had a good game. Keely Ringo with a pick here. There's been a couple turnovers forced by this football team. Jeremiah Trotter with a pick. Or was it a forced fumble? Oh, it was just a sack. Got a forced fumble from Jackson. Forced fumble from Robinson. Sack from Robinson. Offensively for Baltimore, Joe Fangio. Good game other than the pick. Actually, a great game other than the pick. And the defense is obviously great to fucking shut out. We are driving though. It's just preseason, so and you look back historically, and this is with Kevin Moore calling plays, and in 2024. This is 2024, right? Kevin Moore's calling plays here. Not particularly great on offense for preseason for the Patriots or Baltimore game. Almost got shut out by the Vikings here. Similar score against the Vikings too in 2024 preseason. And that team won the Super Bowl. And that just shows you about how meaningless preseason is for the regular season. It's just to see how good these rookies will play, who's going to make the team, who's not. I'm telling you this right now. I don't give a fuck who's our backup quarterback. Jalen better stay healthy the whole fucking season. You know. Actually, let's get the game volume back on. I muted it for the ads.
But on the sideline, how badly does this Ravens defense want to keep the Eagles out of the end zone and keep that 0 on the board?
You want the shutout, but at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're doing your job well. They have done that.
It's just not good football at the end of the day. You can't really be mad at it if it's a meaningless preseason game here that has no effect on the playoffs, on the regular season. But right now, Cole Payton looks like the best quarterback on this team. That's not Jalen Hurts. So maybe you roll with Cole Payton as quarterback too. Cole Payton also can scramble out of the pocket. So I believe you should have Cole Payton as a 2. I believe you should trade Tanner McKee and have Andy Dalton, the veteran Andy Dalton, as an emergency quarterback. That's just my opinion. As Cole Payton has had the best possession here. Touchdown! Yeah, Cole Payton should be the quarterback too. You should trade Tanner McKee. I believe you could get a 5th-round pick for Tanner McKee. And that's not bad. I would take a 5th-round pick for Tanner McKee, 6th-round pick. Maybe. And have Andy Dalton as an emergency quarterback. But the Tanner McKee experience is over. Tanner McKee experience is over. Look, I bought into the Tanner McKee hype, but I realized 2024, he played for Cowboys. First of all, the Cowboys team was banged up and ass, and one of the worst defenses of the league. And then he played with backup Giants. We found our starters. Played great against those two teams, but not good teams. I mean, I get you can only beat the teams on your schedule. And then last year in the preseason, he started against the Bengals, looked great. But the Bengals had one of the worst defenses in the league, if not the worst defense in the league last season. So, I just don't think Tanner McKee was as good as we all thought he was.
Chance to gear up over the last few weeks myself.
And again, I bought into my hype. I did buy into the Tanner McKee hype. I can't even fucking lie. But I still think you could get a 5th or 6th round pick for Tanner McKee. And I think you should trade Tanner McKee here. Honestly. Honestly. Trade Tanner McKee, get as much trade value you can.
I did get the kiddos. I got the kiddos. Lamar jerseys.
Oh, you got Lamar jerseys?
Yes, I got Lamar jerseys for all the kids.
Hold up.
I've got all 3 taken care of. Okay, here we go. They're all the same size right now. All 3 number 8s.
Okay.
You want to go around around the house down in Texas at the home. On the return, Chris Moore.
As I do post some of my reactions here on my Twitter, American Lion. The link of my Twitter is in the bio of his YouTube channel. Go check it out. I forgot to put it on the screen here.
Philadelphia 0 for 9 on 3rd down. Their offensive side of the ball, they mustered 140.
But yeah, go check out my Twitter, American Lion.
Baltimore's 429. Austin Reed in his first drive scampered in from 14 yards out. He also went.
But this looks like a game Nick Sirianni played called. I've said that a couple. Ignore that voice crack. I said that a couple times in this video, and I believe that. I actually heard that Philly 500 live stream. Shout out to him. And I kind of agree with that. I didn't think about that until I heard about the Philly 500 live stream, but 2-minute warning. Again, it's just preseason here, so it doesn't particularly matter. Again, this team was not particularly good in preseason 2024 and won the Super Bowl. I don't think it was particularly good in preseason 2022, was it? Man, that was too long ago. Already, 5 years ago? 4 years ago? That's a postseason. No, you got destroyed by the Dolphins. You lost to the Jets. Beat the Browns by 1 point. And that team went to the Super Bowl, right? I know 2023 was a disaster with both offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. But you lost to the Colts. You lost to Baltimore. And you tied with Cleveland. Just not great team preseason, and that's fine. What matters is the regular season. What matters is the postseason. If you make it Super Bowl, obviously matters. Preseason doesn't particularly matter for the starters. It doesn't matter for the regular season for the most part. But, yeah. I'm going to be doing these types of videos most of the season. I might miss a week or 2. I'll be also streaming most of the season. Again, I might miss a couple of weeks. But anyways, this is going to do it for the video. Peace out.